Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will learn about operating leverage. Firstly, without wasting time, move to our topic, that is operating leverage. Firstly, we will cover what is operating leverage. Operating leverage is a cost accounting formula that measures the degree to which a firm or a project can increase operating income by increasing its operating revenue. Then, next, it may be defined as the firm's ability to use fixed operating costs to magnify their effect of changes in sales on its earning before interest and tax, that is EBIT. It is determined by the relation between firm's sales revenue and its EBIT. It is achieved by increased sales by certain percentage. Now the formula to calculate operating leverage is operating leverage equals to contribution upon earning before interest and tax, or we can say contribution upon operating profit, as contribution comes through sales minus variable cost and EBIT through contribution minus fixed cost. Now we understand the operating cost. What is operating cost? Now operating cost came under three categories. First is fixed cost, second one is variable, and the third is semi-variable or semi-fixed cost. Now the fixed cost is one which does not vary with the change in the sale volume. It has indirect relation with the sale volume. Example, rental, lease payments, salaries, depreciation, etc. And the variable cost which vary directly with the sales. If sales increase, variable cost increase. If sales decrease, variable cost also decrease. Its example are direct labor cost, cost of raw materials used in production, etc. And the third one is semi-variable cost, which are partly fixed and the partly variable. Example, repair, monthly telephone charges, indirect material, indirect labor, fuel and power, etc. Now understand this with the help of an example. From the following selected operating data, determine operating leverage. Variable expense are as a percentage of sales are 50% for company A and 25% for B. As sale for A is 25 lakh and the for B is 30 lakh, and its fixed cost for A is 7 lakh 50,000 and for B is 15 lakh. Now firstly we will need to calculate the sale. Firstly sale is given, that is 25 lakh in the case of A, and in the case of B it's 30 lakh. And similarly here also mentioned that variable cost are 50% of sales in case of A, and in case of B it's 25%. Here we less 25% 50% of sales as a variable cost for A company, and as for 25% of B as a variable cost, and it after deducting it came out to be contribution. Sales minus variable cost, it's give contribution, that is came out to be 12 lakh 50,000 in case of A, and in case of B it's 22 lakh 50,000. And in both the cases fixed costs are given, that is 7 lakh 50,000 in case of A, and in case of B it's 15 lakh. And after deducting fixed cost from contribution, it came out to be operating profit, that is 5 lakh in case of A, and in case of B it's 7 lakh 50,000. Now our operating leverage came out to be for company A equals to that is contribution upon EBIT, we can say operating profit, 12 lakh 50,000 upon 5 lakh, as 5 lakh is our operating profit, it came out to be 2.5, and similarly in the case of B it came out to be 3. And there are some characteristics of operating leverage. It is related to the asset side of the balance sheet. It has direct related to break-even point. This operating leverage is relating to selling price and the variable cost. It involves business risk. Then degree of operating leverage. The operating leverage measures the relation between the sale revenue and the earning before interest and tax. Or in other words, we can also say that effect of change in sales revenue on the level of earning before interest and tax. As degree of operating leverage is calculated as percentage change in EBIT upon percentage change in sales. EBIT equals to Q, that is quantity product, and S minus V, that is selling expense minus variable expense minus fixed expense. Now the degree of operating leverage, the greater the degree of operating leverage, that is DOL, the greater the operating leverage. Since DOL depend upon fixed operating cost, it's largely follow the larger the fixed operating cost, the higher is the degree of operating leverage of the firm. High operating leverage is good when revenue are rising and bad when they are falling. Now understand this with the help of an example. The manager of ABC Corporation wants to determine the company's current degree of operating leverage. The company sells 10,000 product units at an average price of 50 and the variable cost per unit is 12 and its fixed cost is 1 lakh. And the DOL in this case 10,000, that is our product, into average price minus variable cost upon 10,000 into average price minus variable cost minus fixed cost. For this it came out to be 1.38, and the DOL indicates that every 1% change in the sales will change company's operating income by 1.38%. Now take one more example. Let us take example of company A, which has clocked sale of 8 lakh in a year, which further increased to 10 lakh in 2 years. In year, the operating expense of the company is 4 lakh 50,000, while the year 2, the same went up to be 5 lakh 50,000. Determine the DOL, that is degree of leverage for company A. Now in this case, company A has 8 lakh sale for first year and in second year it's 10 lakh, and its operating expense for first year is 4 lakh 50,000 and for second year it's 5 lakh 50,000. Now our DOL equals to percentage change in EBIT upon percentage change in sale. In first year EBIT came out to be 3 lakh 50,000 and in second year it came out to be 4 lakh 50,000, that is contribution minus operating expenses. And the change in the EBIT came out to be 4 lakh 50,000 minus 3 lakh 50,000, that is 1 lakh. And the change in EBIT equals to 1 lakh upon 3 lakh 50,000 into 100, that came out to be 28.57%. And the step fifth is change in sale. How much changes have been taken in the sale, that is 2 lakh in our case. And the next is percentage change in sales equals to change in sale upon sale in first year into 100, that is 2 lakh upon 8 lakh into 100%, it came out to be 25%. And the now DOL formula equals to percentage change in EBIT upon percentage change in sales. Now this will give the DOL equals to 1.14. It says that degree of leverage of company A is 1.14%. Now the significance of operating leverage. Improvement in company's utility. It allows improving the company's utility in a higher efficient way, allowing the largest number of service and products not to have an impact that rise cost in the same proportion. An analysis of cash flow. It helps the companies to more accurate project and analyze its cash flow by taking into account the fixed cost it will pay during the year. Now it provides the control. It generally greater control over the costs that are incurred for production. and in changes in sale. It's give an idea about the impact of changes in sale on the operating income of the firm. Next is expansion of profit. Higher degree of operating leverage indicates increase in operating profit or EBIT. Now EBIT, higher degree of operating leverage magnify the effect on EBIT for a small change in the sales volume. Now next is low margin of sales safety. High operating leverage results from the existence of a high amount of fixed cost. In total, cost structure of a firm which make margin of safety low. Next is limitation of operating leverage. It magnify of losses to the shareholder if firm is not profitable. High capital cost of equipment and the liquidity of such as investment make it expensive, more difficult to finance. High break-even point, it increases that the risk of a process error can damage the entire production line. With so many large volume fixed costs, a liquidity problem may arise in the event of termination of a sale. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you understand this, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.